I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. Now you will see that I've got concealer on this eye, but not on this one. It's just started to water a tiny bit. But can you see where it's migrated into my eyes and it's not causing me any irritation? Okay, I did a bit of a desperation shopping haul because I've nearly run out of my toleriane eye cream. And just to remind you of what that one looks like, this is the toleriane. So this is for allergy eyes. Okay, and as I looked it up, this came up and I thought, oh, this looks interesting. It is called eyelid, sensitive eyelid. It's all in French, but I think it was called sensitive eyelid long lasting anti-irritation concealer cream, but it said something about eyelids, and I thought, oh, I'm going to try that, and I am really impressed. It has not stung my eyes. So let me explain a little bit about what happens when I put concealer on, because there is a little bit of watering going on, but that's only just happened in about the last 10 minutes. So what happens is that my eyes get into a bit of a vicious circle when they're irritated. My eyes will water, and then the skin around my eyes obviously gets stripped of all the natural moisture and the barrier, which then makes it really prickly. So if you touch it, feels like I'm touching it with itching powder. And if I put a concealer on, it just starts to itch, and that in turn makes my eyes water even more, and we get this vicious circle. Okay, now you can see that my eyes are a bit irritated. There is definitely something irritating my eyes, and my other half's eyes is playing up. This I put on about 2 hours ago, and it actually soothed my eye. And the only reason, to be honest, that this has just started to water right now is because Jack and I were just looking at those magic eye pictures. So you had to stare, which was a bit of a silly thing to do. But let me tell you about this. So it's by a company called SVR. And from what I can make out, they're a French pharmaceutical brand. So a bit like La Roche-Posay. There it is. And it has got in it hyaluronic acid, omega-3, 6 and 9. I'm actually taking omega-3, 6, 7 and 9 at the moment to kind of moisturize my eyes because it's recommended. So I'm taking that orally. But what I liked about this is it says that it uses a minimum of ingredients, and it reminded me a lot of my La Roche-Posay kind of hypoallergenic, but it's a concealer. And a concealer, you know, I'm just getting fed up of putting my makeup on and then all my concealer running off. Even, you know, the Tom Ford one is pretty good, but they all, when my eyes are sensitive, they all sting my eyes or make them itch. So this is what it looks like. It's got one of these metal heads. I have to say I didn't put it on with that this morning, but let's just, I mean, you can clean this, so why not? I'll just dab some under here. Now, the only thing is that this only comes in, that is quite soothing, but I'm just going to squeeze it out this way. It only comes in 2 shades, light and medium. And of course this is medium, but medium is fine. And I'm just going to put some on. Now, apart from the fact that it doesn't irritate, it also feels very soothing. So this morning my eyes were feeling itchy. I put this on and it immediately soothed my eyes. Now, what concealer can you say actually soothes your eyes? It would be lovely if they did a few more shades, but I am very impressed and I want to try a bit more from this brand. I've got loads of skincare, but I fancy trying their cleansing balm because I was in a quandary about which Paula's Choice one to get. And I like the look of their cleansing balm, so I might I might use a non-Paula's Choice cleansing balm. So you can see that's completely brightened up. Now, I haven't put on any foundation or anything like that over the top of this. I'm just going to put a little bit more where my eyes started to water. And the other thing is, it feels like it's holding moisture in to the skin. It does crease in my hooded lids, but to be honest, everything does. Everything, when you've got that amount of hoodedness, everything is going to crease. Now I wonder, so I'm gonna now put some foundation on, because at the moment now I'm looking a bit Donald Trump with white eyes and tan skin, like I've been on a sunbed and worn goggles. So I'm just going to put some foundation on. I'm going to use my I've forgotten the name of it. I'm really tired. I went and had my foot seen to this morning, and I'm really exhausted because I didn't sleep well last night either. I'll bring it, and then it's by Terry, my click stick. All right, I'm going to put that on and I'll be right back. By the way, I must say, one of you asked me what the foundation shade was in this, and I said it was 11 Latte. I was confusing it with another brand. It is 11, but it's 11 Amber Brown. I'm going to go back and see if I can find that comment and correct myself. The only thing about this is when you take the lid off, look, it keeps getting stuck. It's very annoying. I want to take this bit of the lid off. I'll be right back. I've got to fidget around with this. Okay, I'm going to show this being applied because I do love this shade on me as well. So this is Amber Brown. So the lady that was asking me, I will go back and find your comment. It is 11. I was right to say it was 11. I just got the shade name wrong. It's not called Latte, it's called Amber Brown. So, and I'm going to avoid now round my eyes because I don't need to put anything else potentially irritating, but hopefully now this should balance out my skin tone from where that looks a little bit too bright under my eyes. Yep. Perfect. And my eyes don't feel like they're going to water. It's amazing. I'm so happy. I'm just going to dot a little bit more of this on my cheeks. I do love this foundation. I initially bought it to just use on the go, but it's just such a lovely formula and it's so glowy. It reminds me a lot actually of the La Prairie one, except slightly less coverage. See, look at that. Really, really lovely. So, to the person, this is by Terry, Light Expert, Click Brush, Click Stick, Illuminating Flawless Foundation, and it's got a brush in the top. I wouldn't use the brush to apply it. It's quite a hard brush. And I am in the shade 11 Amber Brown, and that is perfect for my skin tone. And actually I like it because it's not a really warm, you know how a lot of foundations look yellow on me? This one looks perfect. It's not too yellow. It's just right. There's a little bit of warmth to it, but not overly so. So I'm now going to put a bit of Charlotte's Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder, and I'll be right back. But that, look at it. It looks fine. And my eyes aren't watering because all I've put near my eyes is this, and it's hypoallergenic. I am so delighted. Now before I go, I'm going to show you another couple of things. Well, one thing I think I got today, yes. And we'll do a little demo of that, and then that'll be it. I'll come back and I'll show you my finished look when I put some eye makeup on. Okay, so I've put some bronzer on as well, some Flawless bronzer. Do you ever wake up and think to yourself, I've got to use that palette today, I haven't used it for ages and I'm really in the mood for it? That's how I felt today about this one, the Queen of Glow. I really wanted to use that. Now before I move on and show you that, I did promise I was going to show you my other purchase. So let me just go into my little Look Fantastic box, and I haven't even opened this yet. This was recommended by, I wanted to try a couple of concealers, and obviously this one's so good that I don't want to push it by trying this one, but I might just try it on another area of my face. This was recommended by Caroline Hirons, and it is a Delilah concealer stick. The idea around getting a concealer stick pencil was that it would be less likely to migrate under my eyes, and it's supposed to be a really good colour corrector. Let's see. Oh, very creamy, very creamy. I'm not sure that that wouldn't migrate under my eyes. Let's just, I'm not gonna go near the actual eye. I'm just gonna put it around here to see what this looks like and how this works. Very good colour for me, indeed. Very creamy. Be nice if I didn't have a hair stuck to my face. That is very nice. I can see, and it's, look at that, such pretty packaging as well. I've never heard of Delilah before, and I tell you what I'm going to do. I don't want to risk going too near my eyes with it because that cream is so good. Although look, let's try a little bit here. At least I can target it so that it's not going right next to my eyes. And I've got a lot of lines at the moment because of where my eyes have been watering. It kind of accentuates all those fine lines. Okay, what I thought this might be good for trying is this. Let's get rid of those. Just wiggle my finger. Yes. Very happy with that as well. And I will try this under my eyes when my eyes have calmed down a little bit more. Let's have a little go at throwing the light away from these lines up here. Just smudge that in. So yeah, I think that's very nice too. So this is Delilah. It's very, very creamy though. It's not really, I wouldn't really call it a pencil. It's because it's so creamy. It's in a pencil form. But it wasn't quite what I was looking for. I was kind of looking for a very kind of quite a hard concealer pencil so that I could really target it next to my eyes, and it wouldn't migrate. But you can see that other one is migrating into my eye, but it's not making it water. I'm just totally amazed. So this is a very good concealer as well. Very, very good. Very happy with my purchases. The other thing, as you know, is the toleriane. I was running out of that. You cannot go wrong with this cream if you've got sensitive eyes. And I may, at some point, I've ordered quite a lot recently, so I may rein it in for a while, but I'm thinking of purchasing a couple of other products by SVR from their website. I've got a welcome code, and there's a cleansing balm that looks very good for very sensitive skin and for getting rid of eye makeup. So I'm thinking of getting that, and if I do, I shall let you know, of course. Now, I'd set that concealer, but there's no harm putting a bit on top of what I've set, because that'll take away some of that dryness. So let me get on with doing Queen of Glow. Look at Queen of Glow. I just woke up this morning and thought, I need Queen of Glow in my life. I need Queen of Glow. Let's get this baby on. I want my other blending brush. I'll be right back. Here we go. And I also, the reason I wanted to do this is because I want to see and test how makeup applies over the top of this. And I would say it applies very well. It's not a very sticky formula, so it's not, and I also, because I set this with powder a minute ago, I might have a go at just not setting it with powder and using my eye makeup to set it. See how that works. So I'll be playing around with this CC eye cream for the next few days and let you have my thoughts. And of course, if my eyes suddenly start watering and it all goes out the window, I will of course let you know. Right, so that's the prime shade. Now I'm going to go in with the enhanced shade, which is kind of a deeper golden. I just suddenly thought, oh, I need to use this. I love this. Right. Just going to quickly finish this off because I am about to ring my dad in his care home, so I'm just going to do the eye look and then I'm going to come back and show you the finished look when I've put all the other products on and let you know what I've used. Okay, I love this smoke shade as well. Oh, it's so me. It is so me. Just want to take that over a little bit more, like that. You have no idea how much more comfortable my eyes are with that underneath. There's just no irritation at all from the eye makeup going on. They just feel like different eyelids. I'm just blown away by it. This is one of Wayne's kind of products. Again, I just want to brush that slightly over like that. Right, and then take a little bit of that underneath. Oh, I said a little bit. Now, normally by now my eyes are really watering, but they're not. I'm just going to use a little bit of that as well to line before I put the pop shade. I'm just not going to tempt fate by putting on a pencil liner today. I'm just going to use this. And I'm going to use my Victoria Beckham mascara because that just doesn't irritate my eyes at all. And then I'm going to take the smoke, I called it the smoke shade the other day, the pop shade. And put that on with my fingertips. It's not really one of the traditional ones that you rub your finger in, but I want to get this look done. Lovely, lovely. And I think I will put Wayne's blush on again today, but I won't put it on with that brush. I will put it on with a fan brush like this one, so I don't end up looking like I've gone to Mars. So I will do that. I'll finish off and I will take a photo and come and say goodbye after my picture, after my phone call even, with my dad. Okay, that's me done. I'm going to ring my dad and I'll see you all afterwards. All right. And I'll tell you all, this is Deep Orchid lipstick, but I've put a bit of that Blitz Gold in the middle just to make a bit of an ombre lip. And I'm feeling very glam now and immediately lifted. I needed Queen of Glow today. See you all very soon.